Hi everybody, it's Autumn again in the Apothecary, and I want to talk to you about two different things today. I want to talk to you about meeting yourself where you are when it comes to your health journey, and I also want to show you what has happened to the vodka tincture within the last about 20 hours since my last live. So let's start with the fun stuff first. So the Vitex tincture that I did yesterday is I took Vitex berries whole. Still getting blown out with the light by this window in front of me, but and then I took Deep Eddy vodka and I put them together in a mason jar. And so here you can see the berries here at the top, and then at the bottom we have the actual infused medicine. So like I said yesterday, the Vitex berry tincture is used for fertility. It's an endocrine gland tonic. It regulates the luteinizing hormone. It normalizes progesterone and estrogen by working with the pituitary gland. It helps with PMS, menstrual irregularity, PCOS, endometriosis, fibroids, infertility, menopause symptoms, hot flashes, and all the like. So Vitex is a wonderful, wonderful berry to be able to use. And you can see that I've gone down a little bit here in the amount of alcohol that we have because it's soaked it up a little bit. So let's put a little bit more vodka in there. And it was pretty funny yesterday, Deborah commented that all you need is a little bit of vodka. Just add it. You know, it's a wonderful kit, a wonderful way to make medicine. All right, so let's just add a little bit more here. Boop, boop. All right, we are good to go. So that is the Vitex tincture itself, and if you want to know how to make it, you can look yesterday at my live. But now I want to talk about meeting yourself where you are in your health journey. So as a gut health coach, I get a lot of people coming to me that have, either been not helped or harmed by the traditional medical establishment, and they're kind of at their wits' end, and when you're kind of in that very chronic fatigue, chronic state of just feeling lethargic, of just not feeling like yourself, of not having the energy in the morning, it's very hard to have that self-grace and that grace that I talked about the other day, that's my word of the year, of really being able to have that self-compassion, the same compassion that what you would use for a friend who is coming to you and saying that they're having the same symptoms or experiencing the same things in their life, and that you would have more compassion towards them, towards yourself. So it's kind of, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about that concept, and really meeting yourself where you are in your health journey. For example, I've done triathlons before, but I cannot go out and do an hour-and-a-half triathlon right now. I did sprint triathlons, which are really small, but, I trained for a year and a half to be able to do that, and I strategically ate and worked out. And, so now I find myself, even basic stretching in the morning is something that I do just to kind of keep flexibility, because as you get older, you start to notice these different things start happening with your body. And as women approach perimenopause, there's different changes, and testosterone levels in men, and all these things change. And, as we get older, we just expect these instant gratification results. I mean, the way that the establishment has really taught us to expect things. And so I just really wanted to be able to remind you to give yourself compassion, to give yourself grace in the healing journey that you're having. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You didn't get into the circumstance that you are within a day, and you're not going to get out of it within a day. Make sure to set those SMART goals that are strategic, measurable, attainable, time-bound, and realistic to make sure that you can get to your goals. And get help when you need it. Ask for friends' help. Be able to put it out into the universe. Talked a little bit about that in my gut health immersion last week in my women's holistic gut health and immune sisterhood. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure to check that out. It's one of the groups off of my autumnsharvest.tv page. But I can see, hey Casey, hey Brandon, hi, is it Shanora that are watching? Thank you so much for being here live. But again, just really wanted to come on and talk about, meeting yourself where you are, not, really celebrating the things that you can do. within your health and the small steps that you're making, because every 1% adds up. And as long as you're doing 1% in order to get better within the next day, or doing something 1% better that day, you will behoove yourself moving forward. So just really going into this weekend, do something kind for yourself. Make some infused water with some fruit, maybe have a smoothie or a live green juice or something like that, just to really invigorate your body, strengthen your immune system, and be able to feed that happy microbiome within your gut. So yeah, hi Casey, good to see you. We still need to get together. I know you were coming to do a distance garden walk. But like I said, I wanted to show you guys, in case you joined a little bit late, this is that Vitex tincture that we made yesterday. And when I made it yesterday, about 20 hours ago, it had clear vodka in it. So it just goes to show you how quickly the medicine infuses. Again, I'm going to leave this at least 6 weeks before I strain it, just to make sure that it gets all of those different constituents out. And I forgot to mention yesterday when I was talking about tinctures that you know, I talked about how you can do them with alcohol, you can do them with vegetable glycerin, and you can do them with apple cider vinegar. Each one of those different menstruums, or the liquid, is going to pull out different constituents and different soluble compounds within the herbs. So there's a advanced method that I may teach in one of my classes in the future that talks about making a multifractional tincture, which is actually using one herb, but being able to extract it with hot water, with cold water, with apple cider vinegar, with honey, and with alcohol and vegetable glycerin. And we did all of those kind of together, and it makes just a wonderful, well-rounded, heavily constituent, healing properties pulled out piece of medicine. So but I digress. But let me know if you have any questions, or if there's something else apothecary wise that you want to see. Like I said, I'm probably going to be putting together, or I definitely am going to be putting together, a apothecary program. Just trying to figure out if it's going to be 2-4 weeks, kind of what the structure is going to be, so that people can start making their own home remedies, for example. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Happy Friday going into the weekend, and I hope that you have a blessed one, and do something to take care of yourself and to show yourself love this weekend, because if you don't do it, who's going to do it first? All right, love and light. Bye.